Hello and welcome to Invitation to Puzzles, where today we have a Mochikoro puzzle. This is by Bachelor Seal, by the way. It really upsets me that Puzzlink does not display authors. I feel like authors deserve this sort of recognition, and it's very easy to sort of not say who the author is or something like that if you don't very cleanly display it, but it is what it is, and we're just going to accept Puzzlink for the genuinely great resource that it is. And we're going to hop over here. I should note, by the way, Puzzlink does not list difficulties anymore, so that's also a little bit of a hindrance. So I've been sticking with setters who I know who usually publish puzzles on the easier end to stick appropriate for this channel. If you are such a setter, if you set puzzles like any of these sorts of pencil puzzles that would go on Puzzlink and you think your puzzles are appropriate difficulty for this series, please let me know. You can submit them, or if you just say like, hey, most of the puzzles I submit are in this and my name is this or whatever, let me know. Discord, submit it on the Discord or whatever. I would love to sort of branch out and try some other stuff. I've just occasionally run across things where, of course, it's, perfectly appropriate as a puzzle, but is way harder than what I want to showcase. So please avoid river theory puzzles or whatnot. But if you have anything appropriate, let me know. Alrighty, so let us read the rules here. So we need to shade some cells to form regions of unshaded cells. This sounds Nurikabe-esque. However, all the regions have to be rectangular, which is not like Nurikabe. Regions can only have a maximum of one number, but they can have 0 numbers, and a number indicates the size of the region that contains it. You can't shade a cell with a number, so that's just like Nurikabe. The shaded cells can never form a 2x2 square. That's also like Nurikabe. And the big difference, other than that the regions have to be rectangular with Nurikabe, is the connectedness condition, which is that all the unshaded rectangles have to form a diagonally contiguous area. And what I can tell you that really means is that there's no sort of wall of black like this that separates the board, because then they aren't diagonally contiguous. Okay, so we know all of these are unshaded. Okay, and so the first thing I'll notice is that this 6 is forced because it can't go all the way down, so it has to go over at least 1. But it can't go over this way either, or it'll blur with that. So then it has to go down. We have to separate these. It has to go down again. We end up like that. And of course, that has to be green because we need to connect this diagonally. If I made this black, we've already disconnected the 6. Okay, that now tells me which way this 3 goes. It can't go horizontally. Because if it does, it gains this cell and becomes not a rectangle and not of size 3. So we have to go down like that. And this 3 needs to escape out that direction. Now this 4 can't go up at all because it will encounter this piece like that. And the 4 needs to escape. Okay, this 6 cannot go only up, so it has to go this way at least a little. Which makes that go that way. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we certainly know that goes up like this because the 6 is not going backwards, so that makes that green. This rectangle's finished. And this little rectangular cluster over here needs to get out. This is green by the 2x2 rule, and that needs to keep these 2 separated. That needs to keep these 2 separated. So actually, my 6 does that. This 2, I will note, either does that or this, and either way, that's black, which makes that green. That lets me hem in this 4 like this. And I seem to have broken the puzzle. What am I... Oh, I see. Okay. So I see how I broke it before, and I see how I'm not going to break it this time. Which is that this doesn't mean this 4 is a 2x2. This could still be a 1x4, but we can probably actually figure this out, because if this 4 actually extends this way, I immediately kill this 2, which is how I broke the puzzle before and couldn't figure out what on earth happened. But let me just show you. If the 4 goes this way, now this happens, and now the 2 goes this way, but now the 2 is not diagonally connected. So this 4 can't do that. This 4 has to connect like that. And this 2, it can't connect through the 6 because that would be a 3. So this 2 actually connects that way. That needs to be green in order to allow the world to do things. So this is now green to avoid a 2x2. I need to separate these out so that my 3 is actually 3 in size. My 3 is either going this way or this way, and whichever way it goes, that's certainly shaded. This is green to avoid a 2x2, and now this is black to avoid creating a 3 that's not the right size. So now this 3 goes up. That's green. This green can't extend down because if I show you, if this is green, now I'm forcing that to be black to keep things rectangular, but now I've created a 2x2. Can't do that. So that's black. Okay, this 3 is now forced to go down because of this piece over here, and it can't go down all the way or we create a problem area, so it instead has to go down like this, and now this needs to be green for lots of reasons, including diagonal connectivity and avoiding 2x2s. So that actually all comes out nicely. That's now green. I cannot make this cell black, because if I make this cell black, let me just show you. I've now created this wall that goes from the top of the screen to the bottom that has made it impossible to diagonally connect the stuff up here from the stuff down here. So I can't do that. That must be green, which then means that's black. Now my 4 region needs to be a square, because it can't go 4 down or 4 across, so we know it goes one way or the other. Like that. And it can't go this way, because if it goes this way, it picks up this straggler. Like that. And then we have completed the puzzle. That was very lovely, as we are used to Bachelor Seal's puzzles being around here. So huge thank you to everyone for watching. Let me know how you got on in the comments. Have you done puzzles in the Mochikoro genre before? Is this new? I don't know. Let me know. And also, again, if you make puzzles at all like this, of this difficulty level, please, please, please let me know and send them to me so that I can use them. Huge thank you. Bye for now.